Right. Today I'm going to talk about how to make decorative kind of mandala type artwork. And mandala means, kind of a circular design. You see these in henna art, like people do it on their hands. And it's actually really easy. It's easier than people think. So let's see. You can do a pencil or Sharpie, however you want to do it. Usually start with a circle of some kind near the middle. Now I'm not going to be a perfectionist. You can see it's off center already. I don't care. Some people do care and might want to get rulers and stuff to measure it, but I don't care. And it's really about taking a simple design, the simple pattern like this, and just doing it over and over and over. And to some people you might think, wow, that sounds really boring, but it's actually very relaxing if you just slow yourself down. It's kind of a meditation. And see, it's just the simple shapes that I'm repeating over and over. I'm going to do 3 rows of that, and it's going to look great. It's simple shapes, just repeating over and over. And it's really, a lot of it is about learning these patterns so you can make up your own. But, I suggest just look at other mandalas, and you can just straight up copy the patterns down. I mean, they're all kind of borrowed from somewhere. So you just look at some of my patterns that I do. Like, a lot of them use these bigger petals like this, and they fill them in different ways. It's also, a lot of it is about embellishments. Good word, right? Embellishments means like details. So I'm going to embellish this now. You see that? That's an embellishment on that petal. And I'm going to add a lot more to it as well. You'll see a lot of these kind of little, I call them railroad lines. That kind of thing. There's all different mandala patterns, and every mandala is unique. You just look at what your mandala needs and add to it. I'll embellish these with these little sunburst kind of things. So you feel free to copy mine down, but eventually you're gonna have kind of this whole bag of tricks of different patterns that you know, and you'll be able to just work with them and put them together. And just keep going. You kind of just feel out what your mandala needs, and you just give it whatever it needs. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's simple patterns that you just repeat over and over. Feel free to copy other people's patterns down. They probably copied it from somewhere else too, so it's really fine. And so I'll probably speed up the rest of the video. You can watch me finish this, and then I'll give you some tips on coloring and painting. All right, so here we go. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is something called line priority. And what that means is you're picking out the most important lines, and you're going to make certain lines thicker so that bigger shapes stand out. I'll kind of show you what I mean. And it's hard to know which lines to do this to, but you kind of just experiment to get a feel for it. So what I'm doing is like, I'm doubling over certain lines to make them like double thick, and then those lines will stand out a little more. You'll see what kind of effect it has once it's done. And there's no right or wrong way to do this. There's no guide on what lines you need to give priority to. It's just whatever you feel. And there we go. I think that looks a lot better. When you pick out what lines to stand out, it kind of gives your eyes something to focus on. So now I'm going to get some paints, and I'm going to show you some cool painting tricks. As you can see, I've got a really fancy watercolor set. No, I'm just kidding. It's just basic, right? That's all you need. You can make any color out of that. I've got my water and paper towel. You need this. And a regular old brush. Alright, so my first tip is always mix your colors. If you just use the straight up colors, it's going to look a little childish. Not everything has to look like Skittles, right? So whatever you use, mix it with something. And as you get more advanced, you'll learn, you know, what colors do what. Like if I take this yellow, and if I add just a little dab of purple, it's gonna brown it out a little bit. It's gonna just take it down a notch. And it's mixing with the green on there too. So I guess I'm getting like a brownish green. Sure. That's just gonna be more interesting than this. So, I'm just gonna take this green and just fill in some spaces. It's very light. Very light, this one is, I guess. So, let me show you some techniques here. Let me show you how to give kind of some movement to your colors. So, if I take this yellow, watch this. I'm gonna take my orangish yellow here, and on this part, I just put a tiny bit of it here. Then I'm gonna make sure I get it really saturated. Clean my brush, okay? So it's just a clean brush, and I spread it out so that you can hardly see it, but it goes from dark to light, dark yellow to light yellow. And another trick you can do here is kind of like that, but I'm gonna mix the colors on the page. So I'm gonna put some purple here, clean my brush, and get some red, and put the red over here. And then they're gonna just meet in the middle with just water. So a clean brush, and I just introduce them in the middle here, just like that. So you get this kind of red to purple thing. So, you know, your colors can have kind of a movement to them. So I'll do a bunch at a time here, like a bunch of red here, clean my brush, a bunch of purple here, like that, clean my brush, and we're gonna introduce them in the middle, just like that. So that's pretty nice. I like that a lot. That's gonna look cool when I do it all the way around. Yeah, let me show you just another example of the light to dark. See if I can really nail it. Maybe we'll even zoom in this time here. I just put my yellow there, clean my brush, and then we're just making it go to white. More than anything, I'm like taking yellow away. See how I made that go from yellow to white. So that's what we're going for. I'm just gonna go yellow here, yellow here, yellow here, clean brush, and fade each one to white. Just like that.
This is a Chucky Beat production.